In the United States today, former President Donald Trump has once again captured the nation's attention, dominating headlines as both his political ambitions and legal battles continue to escalate. Early this morning, reports from Washington indicated that Trump's legal team is pushing aggressively to dismiss several high-profile federal cases, insisting that the Department of Justice is unfairly targeting him in a way no other former president has ever faced. His lawyers argued that the charges represent not only a personal attack on Trump, but also a direct challenge to the will of millions of American voters who still support him passionately. Trump himself, in a statement shared through his campaign office, declared that he is stronger than ever, promising his supporters that he will not back down, and that the fight for America's freedom has just begun. Meanwhile, in several states across the nation, thousands of Trump supporters gathered in large rallies, carrying American flags, posters with his image, and chanting slogans like Trump 2025 and Save America Now. In cities like Florida, Texas, and Ohio, the rallies turned into powerful demonstrations of loyalty, with many attendees saying they believe Trump is the only leader capable of turning the nation around. Local news outlets reported that the gatherings were peaceful but highly energized, with an atmosphere more like a campaign celebration than a protest. Political analysts are now pointing out that these events could mark the beginning of a massive movement ahead of the upcoming elections, adding more fuel to the story. Sources confirmed that Trump held a closed-door meeting with top Republican donors and strategists late last night at his Florida estate. Discussions reportedly focused on building a stronger campaign war chest, countering President Biden's policies on the economy and immigration, and crafting a message that resonates with younger voters. Insiders suggested that Trump is considering an aggressive nationwide tour, hitting key battleground states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin within the next few weeks. His team is also rumored to be working on a new social media campaign to expand his digital influence, signaling that Trump is preparing for nothing less than a full-scale political comeback. Polls released today show an interesting shift in the political landscape. Among conservative voters, Trump's popularity has surged, with more than 65% saying they see him as the strongest candidate for the 2025 race. However, among independents, the numbers are more divided, with many expressing concern over the ongoing legal controversies. Critics argue that Trump's return could deepen national divisions, while supporters believe that his resilience and boldness make him the only leader capable of restoring America's global strength. This sharp divide highlights the tense atmosphere in American politics, where Trump remains at the very center of every debate. On the legal front, Trump's attorneys are preparing for another round of hearings, scheduled later this month. Legal experts believe that while dismissing the charges entirely will be difficult, the former president's strategy is to delay proceedings and frame the battles as proof of political persecution. Trump has repeatedly told his supporters that he is fighting not just for himself but for every American who has been silenced by the system. This narrative has gained strong traction among his base, who see the courtroom drama as a symbol of a larger struggle for freedom and fairness in America. Across the nation, media outlets, political figures, and everyday citizens are watching closely. Every new development seems to carry historic weight, as Trump's actions could reshape not only the Republican Party, but also the future direction of the United States itself. Whether he emerges victorious or faces setbacks, one thing is clear: Donald Trump has once again become the central figure in American political life, and the country is bracing for what could be one of the most defining chapters in modern history. Stay tuned, because the Trump story is far from over, and America is witnessing a turning point that could change the nation's destiny.